everyone, it's Betty here from Prime Real Estate Brokerage, and I am back today to bring you another episode of Businesses with Betty. Let's get to it. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Businesses with Betty. I'm so excited for our next guest here with us today. She is a woman that is empowering other women. She is boosting self-confidence, and she's helping with professional image and brand. Today, I'd like to welcome you, Victoria, with the company Beautiful You by Victoria. Thanks so much for being here.
Hello, Betty and everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me. This was such a thrill.
Yeah, I'm so glad to have you here and discuss with you your business. I see you all over social media, and I'm sure a lot of people would like to know what your business is.
So I do a blend of services, but essentially I help women rediscover and redefine who they are, one step at a time and one outfit at a time, starting in their own closet. So it's a blend of wardrobe and image consulting, as well as some empowerment coaching alongside that, depending on the person. My big thing is every single one of us is unique. So there's no one size fits all magic pill. And that's where I come into the picture, really helping them rediscover who they are. And then I can help them express it through their style.
That's amazing. So I know that before you started as a hairstylist, what made you want to start your business that you're doing right now?
Okay, so yes, that had a huge part of it, I guess. So I've been, and I still am, a licensed hairstylist since 1988, since way before your time. And it really was, as I grew and aged and matured, so did my clientele. And I noticed that what I was going through, a lot of them were going through. And as we were hitting our 40s, and now I'm 50, almost 51, there's really a point, and when our kids grow up, if we choose to have children, but regardless, we go through some shifting, and our body changes, our skin starts to change, our hair, and even what we want and who we are as women. So I found that I saw the difference it made in every person's attitude or vibe, or just the way they felt about themselves leaving the salon with a really great haircut. You know how you walk out of the salon, you're just like,
oh yeah. And I'm sure we're all waiting for that moment when all this is over.
So I wanted to take that and just expand it, because I noticed, as you know, clothing totally affects our moods, our personalities, the way we interact with other people, and our confidence. But what worked in our 20s and 30s as I got older didn't work so much for me now, the woman I was now, the way my body was changing. So I decided to let go, sell my day spa, and explore image consulting on a broader scale and see how I could shift my platform. Because of that, it allows me to work virtually. So it's not just an in-person haircut. I've worked with people throughout Canada, in the United States, and I love it. It makes my heart sing when I get emails and I watch those women just expand and blossom, and I keep going like this. It's just because they kind of come out of themselves and
shoulders back, head up.
Yeah, totally. Yes.
That's amazing. And you look amazing, by the way. I can't believe that you're 50.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I don't have a filter on, I don't think, today, but the glasses help, that's for sure.
So I know that you came from Dutton. Where are you right now, and what do you love about that area that you're working in? And where do you work, because you're so virtual?
Yeah, so I live in Leamington now. So we've lived in Leamington, which is about 45 minutes from Windsor, for 18 months. I moved here with my husband because he changed jobs, and I love it here. We don't live right on the lake, but Leamington is right on Lake Erie. We have national Point Pelee National Park right here. The Epic Wine Region is 25 minutes away, and there's like 18 wineries to explore. Our town itself is totally multicultural, and a big part of it is the farming and the greenhouse industry here. So, you know, you cannot go 3 minutes without having a fruit stand at any given point in the summertime. It's beautiful. The people are really open, very welcoming, and it's been a great fit for me. And so I was in the London area when I first began this business for about 3 years. So I've built up a really nice audience and clientele base there, but I've also been to the States twice to do speaking engagements and broadened my audience, and working over Zoom. Like,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. And I remember, because as much as it may look like I like change on on social media. I don't so much. So when I left hairdressing and my first client was actually a virtual client, and I thought, how am I going to do this? This was 4 years ago, but it worked, and it was absolutely fabulous. And so that's really, it's allowed me to expand my platform so much more than I ever expected. And now with the COVID, people that I did have booked to be in person, because I will travel, we're doing it online.
It's amazing. Honestly, I feel like I would be so much more comfortable having you over my Zoom instead of having to go out and bring you my clothing or whatever it may be, and just have you in my home, in my wardrobe, in my own space. Just feels so much more comfortable and convenient.
Do you know what? It is awesome. And I believe, like when you said it's more comfortable, I think there's something very vulnerable about allowing me into your closet. So having it over Zoom is a bit of a buffer compared to me actually being in your closet. So I think for some women that are a little bit hesitant, this is a much more comfortable, less evasive way, but we still get so much work done, and it's just awesome. Yeah.
Amazing. So what's something special that you would love for everybody that's viewing today to know about your business?
Oh, special about my business. So I think there's two things that's really special and unique about me, and they tie in totally, is because of my 28 years as a hairstylist before I did this. That literally I can help women head to toe. So that is a really unique selling factor. And in fact, when I first got into the business, almost everybody, they want a hair consult with me. Almost every single person wants a haircut consult, whether I do their hair or not. And what I've recognized is there's a lot of amazing hairstylists, but clients don't always know how to communicate with their hairstylist. So that's helped me learn and teach them how to communicate more clearly what they want. So there's less gray area when they're going into their hair appointment if it's not with me. The other thing that's come out of our situation is that I've been doing at-home haircut consultations. So I am walking people through their at-home haircuts. Now, do not get me wrong. This is something I hesitated with and resisted because I don't want to undermine my industry, but people are asking for it, people are wanting it, and people are doing it anyways. So for the people that are going to do it, I've offered them, let me help you walk you through it. So it's been fun. I've actually had a lot of fun doing it. It's not something I'm hoping will last forever, but it's allowing them to feel good about themselves right now because, yeah, our hair.
Oh, that's so unique. I can't believe that you're offering that. I feel like people can actually really take advantage of that right now. I know I have cut my fiance's hair and I watch a few YouTube videos, so any help is really, really useful right now.
Well, and that's just it. And I honestly am not encouraging it, but I see it happening. I see it happening and people are asking. So I say it's not going to mimic your salon experience. I'm not, trying to override that. What I'm trying to do is help you get a better result from what you're going to be doing anyways, if you're choosing to do it.
And hopefully if it doesn't work out, you're stuck at home anyways.
You know what? It's gonna grow out. It's also a fabulous time to grow out the hair through the awkward stage, whether you're growing out your gray or just, a haircut that you want to change. So
that's amazing. So now that we have all this great information about you, where can people get in touch with you?
So they can head over to beautifulyoubyvictoria.com. That's my website. Or they can reach out to me at victoria@beautifulyoubyvictoria.com. And of course, check me out on Instagram and Facebook where you and I connect all the time. So that's where I do 1 or 2 posts a day, usually outfit inspirations, something inspiring, a little bit of mix of what's going on in the world and my world. So
that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for being with me today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's so exciting to learn about what you do, and I actually can't wait to take advantage of your services as well. And once we're released back into the world, get some, styling tips and learn some more from you.
Sounds great. Thank you so much again for having me. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks.